listeners. Welcome to the first only reality show dedicated exclusively to the stars of rock and roll. We've got the biggest, craziest collection of rock and roll stars ever assembled here. Can you say Little Richard? How about James Brown? Ow, I feel good. And the one and only king of rock and roll himself, Elvis Presley. Thank you very much. We guarantee you want to spoon through and ride along with us as we celebrate the history of rock and roll. Go ahead, because no matter what anybody tells you, rock and roll is here to stay.
Hello students, welcome back to the talk. I'd like to get started right away and remind you of our grand music party. The partner's name is on the desk and up to your name. You have the end of April, so if you would like to read the directions with me, I'll be over here. Hooray for music!
So, I'm not ready for this. I've been dreading this week for a while now. There's no amount of parents that could have got me ready for this week. Where I have to be sociable. None of my teachers would let me do individual work, but nope, not this one. She wants me to expand my horizons or whatever. Who my partner is? Erin. Great, she's a talker. She's nice though. I just hope she doesn't think I'm a bore. When she comes, later, got this.
Daniel, you have no idea how excited I am about this. I've read ahead, and we get to interview people about their favorite music. Best part, we get to pick the genre. Hi.
Yeah,
Erin, nice to meet you again.
how are you?
Here, let's read the directions. I'll read the first one, you read the second one. 1. Pick a genre, a style of music.
2. Make up one question to ask 4 people about that genre. You can ask parents, teachers, guardians, etc.
Etic.
Etc.
Oh, that's short for etc. 3. Come up with a poster with pictures, song names, and everything else you learned.
And 4. Present your project with your partner. There are some types of genres you can use below.
It's gonna be great.
What genre should we do?
I was thinking of just closing my eyes and having my finger decide.
Okay.
Here we go. Rock and roll. Nice. Okay, I was thinking you could ask 2 people and I could ask 2 people. The question is, what question to ask? Maybe, do you like rock and roll? Maybe, what's your favorite rock and roll song? How about, what's your favorite rock and roll artist?
How about, what is your experience with rock and roll music?
Yes, grand! That was great! It'll be great! All right, students, time to line up for the music class. Time to line up for the end of music class. I cannot wait to hear what the genre is. Let me know if you have any questions.
So, how was your day today?
It was okay. I got partnered up with the most sociable student in music class, and I don't know how I'm going to survive. Look, I'm not just going to get up and start a conversation. I'm supposed to ask 2 people about what their experience with rock and roll music is.
Oh, well, why don't you practice me? I think you're the first person.
Okay. Mom, what is your experience with rock and roll music?
It all started when your grandmother took me to my first concert when I was about your age. It was a tribute to the king of rock and roll. I haven't even seen or danced much until that day. The thing about rock and roll is you can try to stay as a character. The music will get to you. And I heard so well, the favorite part of his hair. When Elvis Presley first did rock and roll stance, his combination of country, rhythm, and blues and even gospel changed rock and roll music forever. He spoke of the Prince of Rockabilly, the Duke of Rhythm and Blues, the undisputed king of rock and roll.
Well, it's 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 get ready now, go back up, but don't you step on my station. What are you doing today? On my suede shoes. Well, you can knock me down, step on my face, send my name all over the place. You're doing anything that I want to do. Don't Well, it's one for the money, two for the show, three to get ready now, go cat go, but don't you step on my blue suede shoe. Well, you can do anything but lay off my blue suede shoe. Well, you can do anything but lay off my blue suede shoe. Well, you can do anything but lay off my blue suede shoe.
Grandma, guess what? Aaron, what are all the excited for? I'm doing a music project, and I would really love if I could interview you. Well, while I do your course, what is your question? What is your experience with rock and roll? I could still tell you how to do this and this connection. Because my favorite song.
Now first from America's West Coast comes a new sound, singing like California Dream.
Hey, dude, surf's up!
And speaking new language, so grab your surfboard and your hula and your Hawaiian shirt and your huaraches too. Brush your bushy blonde hairdos, because here comes the Beach Boys and everybody's surfing.
Surfing USA! If everybody had an ocean across the USA, then everybody be surfing like California. You see them wearing their baggies, but are you sandals too? Oh, bushy blonde hairdo, surfing USA. You catch us surfing at Del Mar, Ventura County line, Santa Cruz and Trussell, Australia Mountain, all over Manhattan, and Allegheny Way. Everybody's gone surfing, surfing USA. If everybody had an ocean across the USA, then everybody be surfing like California. You see them wearing their baggies, huarache sandals too, a bushy blonde hairdo, surfing USA. You catch them surfing at Del Mar, Ventura County line, Santa Cruz and Trussell, Australia Mountain, all over Manhattan, and Allegheny Way. Everybody's gone surfing, surfing USA. Everybody's gone surfing, surfing USA. Everybody's gone surfing, surfing USA.
Grandma, why'd you stop? I never knew you had such cool dance moves.
Well, sweetie, that's the problem. Because I'm just too old for all that.
Well, I think you should keep dancing, famous or not. And thank you for sharing with me. That has to be my favorite story yet.
I think you both have really cool stories to share for Friday.
Thanks. I wonder if
Plus, we should ask. It has to be someone unique, someone the audience won't expect. Ooh, what about Principal Phineas?
More like Professor Serious.
What do you mean?
Have you ever seen our principal do anything except for making sure we're learning or not getting in trouble?
Well, to make sure we eat over lunch, feel free grain.
And as important as that is, I just don't even think she knows what music sounds like.
Well, let's find out. Hello, Principal Phineas. We have a question for you, and it has to do with our music project.
Hello, what is your question? Do you know what music sounds like? I have to before I guess.
Well, what would you say your experience with rock and roll music is?
I rock pop and rock and rock band too.
Huh?
I rock pop and rock band too. What was that? That was what was it? Classic. That was what was it?
classic recognition for the one and only.
Hello, Richard. I remember seeing him on TV in 1995, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It was time to pick out a dance in the living room. You're probably one of the best dancers I've ever seen. You should see my grandma. Good to know. I should start dancing more often.
Well, thank you, and goodbye.
Yes, thank you.
Bye.
Of course, I should trust you, Mr. and Mrs. Leela after this. You probably have
Good music to show you.
no worries. Leela always has the best stories to tell.
Okay, Aria, how are you?
I am doing great. These are my friends, Daniel and Aaron. They're wondering if they can ask you a couple of questions.
Of course, go ahead.
What would you say your experience of rock and roll is?
That has got to be the most difficult question I've ever been asked. I love it. What have you heard so far?
Well, my grandma likes the Beach Boys, and she showed me some of her favorite dance moves. They were inspired by Chuck Berry.
My grandma liked Elvis, especially his song This Way Shoes, which was actually first written and recorded by Carl Perkins in 1955. It's cool because its use of extended chords, syncopation, mixture of boogie-woogie, rhythm and blues, country, and swing helped create the whole new genre, rockabilly. It's some about that.
Nice. Well, I had an amazing time with teacher in high school who had the biggest record collection I've ever seen. Bigger than mine. She taught me how to find music and gave me my first record. Here, have a listen.
Show? Sure, show. What does that even mean? Show? Well, that's just the way I talk. I'm Ed Sullivan, and this is my show. Show. It's the Ed Sullivan Show. And we have the greatest act ever to appear on my show. All the way from England in their first televised appearance in America. Ladies and gentlemen, the Beatles. The Beatles, great! Then what are we waiting for? Let's get on with the show.
Oh yeah, I'll tell you something I want you to understand. When I say that something, I want to hold your hand. I want to hold your hand. I want to
make a poster board or something.
I sit down.
I mean, we have a lot of real cool stuff to share, but a poster board?
I have a better idea, but as long as you can.
Let me hear it. All right, kiddos, whenever you're ready. I'm Erin.
And I am Daniel.
We are super excited to show you our presentation. The genre we chose is rock and roll. Rock and roll started gaining popularity in the 1950s, being influenced by blues and rhythm music from the 1940s.
Which is also influenced by earlier blues, boogie woogie, upbeat jazz, swing music, and etc.
We are going to play the song that defines rock and roll. Once you have a listen, we'll show you some of the memories we made along the way. Don't forget your dancing shoes.
Take blues and boogie woogie, add a little bit of gospel too. Add a little taste of country, now you know what to do. You got that beat, you got that soul, you got rock and roll. Rock and roll forever, forever rock and roll. Rock and roll
That about wraps it up for our show. Unlike some reality shows, on our show, nobody gets voted off. In fact, in the world of rock and roll, everybody gets the viewer. So when you can't think of anything to say, why not try? A walk off a loo bop, a walk bamboo, which translates into rock and roll. Rock and roll forever!